I'm saying it's a horrific thing at this point.
No, the markets aren't saying it's a horrific thing. The markets are fine with it. The Russell 2000's up 8.5% since mid-November. I think they've just grown accustomed to some incompetence, and that juxtaposed against things that are going well, which we just saw some numbers that reminded us that things aren't too bad in the economy.
But Jim, stock markets go down if there's a recession. Do we now have to decide maybe if we did fully go over and stay over? Is it absolutely shave 2 points off of our GDP?
There's no doubt.
It does? Then the markets...
What do you mean there's no doubt?
No.
What do you mean there's no doubt? Come on, I couldn't believe what you read in the papers, Jim. There is doubt. There most certainly is
what
doubt.
I believe... Yes, of course. What I believe is that the markets think we're going over the fiscal cliff and then quickly have a resolution. If we're 2 months into it with no resolution and we're shaving...
Industrial average to handicap if this country's going to go down the sewer in a couple of generations.
Because it's the best collection of news. That's what I always look for the news.
We can't afford our bills anymore. The stock market is an immediate gratification for investors to make money. I don't have a problem with it, but it doesn't give you a glimpse into our future or our kids' future.
Yes, it does.
The fact that we have $100 trillion of underfunded liability, it isn't pricey whether that's going to work.
I will give you, if you can tease out the effect that the Fed has by throwing in all this money over the last several years, and that's a difficult thing to do. But beyond that, the stock market takes all the news stories. The stock market takes all the news stories and filters them for us. I think the stock market is a good indication of what the real story is.
He gives a speech about hitting the debt ceiling. I'd like to see if he could even count to 1 million, much less 16.4 trillion.
I'm through fighting, Joe. Right? He's got the crowd. He's with the crowd. He's going to win.
I've learned. I mean, that was the... Are you listening, Mr. President? That was the famous one from... I was me on this end. I'm Forrest Gump. I just get him going, and people don't even know I was there.
I'm just going to back out.
Forrest Gump for all the people in Congress.